Trials are going really good. We just entered our third week of trials, our second week of jumping. First jumps right out of the gate, the guys showed really good potential. The candidates are not doing too bad when it comes to accuracy, and as we all know, that's the end of our show, so that's definitely very important to what we do. They're not working too bad as a team right now. Teamwork is the next biggest thing that we're looking for. Here entering into the third week, we just started moving into some of the maneuvers that the Golden Knights do. Bat pass has been our focus at the end of last week and going to continue to be our focus this week. At the end of the week, we're going to move on to diamond tracking and then diamond formations. So we'll teach them the class for that this weekend and get them started on that. As far as that, we're just hoping for good weather. These guys are giving really good effort when it comes to the physical training that we're doing in the mornings. Everything from running to ruck marching, water training, CrossFit, ab workouts, just everything that they need to be a strong parachute demonstrator and be able to take some of the landings and the falls that they're going to encounter throughout their demo season if they make the team.
Roger, sir, you have a hot target, wins 5-12. Last spot was ridiculously long.
That smoke bracket, I used to joke around when I first put mine on and say I was going to walk around with the ankle weight on all day so I get adjusted to the weight and the difference in my body positions and just feeling back there. But in reality, if they just maintain a good, stable body position and understand the basics of flight control and just keep their legs out, they'll have no issues with that smoke whatsoever. The hardest part for them will be making sure that they prime the smoke, flattening out the pins, and making sure that when they leave the plane, that smoke is ready for that lanyard to be pulled. Because if it's not, they're going to be fighting that thing for a while, or they'll just have to let it go, open the parachute, and then figure it out after that.
At this time, members of the tryout demonstration team are circling high overhead in our distinctively painted UV-18 Twin Otter aircraft at an altitude of 3,000 feet. The jump master is actually looking out the left door of the aircraft. His head is outside in the wind and the cold.
The biggest safety that we stress is the equipment itself more than anything, making sure the altimeter is 0 to the correct altitude so that they have the correct altitude when they're up there flying through the sky and underneath their canopies, as well as checking the pins, making sure all the pins are properly seated, the bridles are routed properly, their automatic activation device is on and in the correct configuration so that in the event that one of them does become hindered unconscious in free fall, that the equipment will work. So safety is the biggest thing. These guys will do a minimum of 3 gear checks before they even exit the plane, 2 prior to even getting on the airplane. So it's the same thing that the demonstration teams do when we're on the road or we're out at winter training, and we're training in the same capacity as these guys are. So we can't stress safety enough. Safety is saving your life and then saving your buddy's life. The exits don't look too bad. They've had a few random ones here and there. Their first couple days, it was almost like they didn't know what to expect, so they were in that fight or flight mode, and they were fighting. So they'd get out of the plane, and it was money. They were perfect, spot on. And then after they got a little comfortable, they kind of went into the flight mode where they're just, oh, I got this. And that's when things got a little interesting, especially when we put that smoke bracket on, and a couple of them forgot to prime their smokes. So they'd get out of that plane and yank, expecting to pull pins, and end up pulling their foot up to their face and realize real quick you can't fly like that coming out the door. So it's been very interesting. All in all though, not bad for starting off.
This is a Hammer of Discipline. I received it because I am extremely slow, sloppy packer, so I get to carry this around for a little while.